to the Arcadia Museum of Natural History. Today, we'll be journeying back to the Ice Age to explore life of a dire wolf. Using the claim evidence reasoning framework, we'll uncover how studying fossils helps scientists understand past ecosystems and species adaptations.
Let's begin with our first exhibit, the lower jaw of the dire wolf. Wow! This fossil was discovered at the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles, and it offers a glimpse into the past.
Now, let's state the claim. If we study the fossilized remains of a dire wolf, then we can learn about the environmental conditions, food sources, and predator-prey relationships of the Ice Age North America. Therefore, the dire wolf fossil helps scientists understand how species adapt to changing climates and why some go extinct while others survive.
Activating our time slope. Now, let's travel back 15,000 years to Ice Age North America. We're in the past now. Look around. This place is full of massive creatures.
Massive!
Over there, we can see a pack of dire wolves hunting for their prey.
The jawbone of the dire wolf has big teeth, which is great for cutting down big animal bones, and this indicates that the dire wolf must have hunted big animals.
Here's some clay models of bison teeth. Bison were the main prey of dire wolves. Bison and dire wolves were often found together, which suggests that they share the same ecosystem.
Now observe some of our examples of areas where dire wolves used to live in. Notice how there's ice, tall trees, snow everywhere, snowy terrain. The dire wolf's large body and hunting skills made it well suited for this environment.
Next, we provide our reasoning. The dire wolf's physical adaptations, such as strong jaws and robust bodies, were tailored to the Ice Age environment and available prey. As the climate warmed, these prey populations declined. The new predators emerged. The dire wolves couldn't adapt quickly enough, leading to their extinction. This illustrates how species dependent on specific conditions may struggle to survive environmental changes.
We are back to the present.
Go. Indeed, as the Ice Age ended, climates warmed, prey populations declined, and new predators like gray wolves began to dominate. The dire wolves couldn't adapt fast enough.
This teaches us that species today can have similar challenges if climate change continues.
Now, let's state the claim. If we study the fossilized remains of a dire wolf, then we can learn about the environmental conditions, food sources, and predator-prey relationships of the Ice Age North America. Therefore, the dire wolf fossil helps scientists understand how species adapt to changing climates and why some go extinct while others survive.
Thank you for joining us on our journey through time. We hope our exhibit can show how much one fossil can show us how the life was all the way back then and why it matters today.
Here's our design and construction. Here's our purpose. Here's our essential concepts and terms. Here's our more terms. Here's our question. Here's our claim. Here's our evolution of fossilized evidence. Here's more fossilized evidence. Here's our research. Here's our materials and cost. Here's our labeled picture of dire wolf. Here's our journey of our year project. Here's our procedure. Here's our blueprint and measurements for our models. Here's our design system layout for our museum and the procedure for the museum. Here's the script. Here's the action plan. Fun fact, scientists were actually able to bring back dire wolves into the world just by looking at the differences between big gray wolves and the dire wolf.